king of the Koopas!
Open the gates!
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield?
I do not. I
At least he
finally
moved them out of
found
the way.
it. Now who's gonna stop me?
What is this place?
Oh. Gross. Ew, no.
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
Nintendo Plus.
My official analysis is that Mario is gross in every conceivable sense of the word. He doesn't look like Mario. He sounds like Mario, but if Mario didn't sound like
If Mario was from New York instead of Italy.
No, I'm not sure about that. It sounds more like if Mario was from California instead of New York.
Yeah, everything was fine up until Mario showed up. Everything
Up
else was
until the main
executed
point
really
of
well.
the movie, I was having a good time. And
No,
then the main
seriously though,
character showed up.
the intro was incredible. They don't mention Bowser a lot as the king of the Koopas anymore. They just remind you that he's Mario's nemesis for some reason. So it's cool that they introduced him like that. And they weren't like, it's funny. I heard somewhere that they had actually animated Bowser to look a little bit like Jack Black, how some animators will do that for voice actors, like how certain characteristics of facial expressions will reflect that of the voice actor. And yeah, they did do that with Bowser, I think. He looks a little bit like Jack Black. Bowser sounds younger too. It doesn't quite have the girth of what you expect from like the video game Bowsers.
Well, yeah, because I think I think that Jack Black might sound a bit younger than, a giant lizard man. It's just
Yeah.
a feeling I get. Then again, Mark Zuckerberg sounds somewhat normal, so
This is true.
it can go either way.
Yeah. Yeah, everything was executed pretty well. I like the Power Star in the middle too. Like I think it's like a reference to Super Mario 64 or something. It's like, oh, this actually interests me. Like I went into this trailer like waiting for this, thinking like, this ain't gonna be that good. This is just gonna be another cash grab that a company makes for like a half-baked production that won't do that well at all, because that's what they do with really good entertainment media nowadays. But it's like, I don't know, it looks surprisingly good, except for Mario's character design. I would be fine with the voice if they designed Mario and Luigi a little bit better. I think Mario's eyes are too close together and his chin is a bit too not there.
Yeah, Mario looks like he looks like the knockoff Halloween costume version of Mario. He looks like Red Plumber Man. I'm sorry.
Yes. This is what they actually wanted Jumpman to look like.
Yeah, this is Jumpman, not Mario. I'm sorry.
Toad looked okay though.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like Toad to me either, though. Neither the new Toad or the old Toad from the N64 games. I was hoping we could get a callback to the old Toad that sounded more like a child, but nah,
You know,
it kind of sounds like an in and I don't like it.
I kind of agree, but at the same time, I think if they kept to the scream, actually no, I'd find that funny. I really wish they had just hired a voice actor to just do the screaming Toad voice the entire movie. That actually would
The
have been
chain
really
smoker
funny,
Toad.
and everyone would have hated it. But I think it would have been funny.
I mean, yeah, that would have been funny, and people would have made fun of it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I kind of wanted a few more legacy voice actors from the actual video games to actually be in there, but it's all just a bunch of, you know, actors slash comedians slash whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm a little disappointed by that because I like hearing the legacy voice actors do other stuff, but it's passable. The trailer looks a lot better than I initially thought it would be. The animation quality looks spectacular.
Yeah.
Hey, at least Bowser moved all those penguins out of the way politely before he kind of destroyed their city, right?
That's
At
true.
least he didn't kill them.
He's so nice. When you think Bowser, you think nicety.
Yes.
They're gonna turn Bowser
yeah.
into the good guy. Reversal.
It's only a teaser, so there's not that much to analyze. I'm really looking forward to the full trailer so that there's a bit more to analyze. Other than that, like there's just this random Luigi scene at the end, which is like, it's cool, I guess, because the dry bones and everything. But again, Luigi looks off too. Doesn't Luigi look this ugly? I'm kind of scared to know what Peach looks like.
Yeah, I feel that.
Actually, I heard somewhere that they had the Mario's design for the movie had been leaked like a day or two prior to the Nintendo Direct, so everybody else already kind of knew. And and then I saw it in the trailer here, and it's like, oh, he kind of looking ugly though.
Yeah.
All right, so overall review, like, what out of 10 for you?
As somebody who experience with Mario has been loving Mario Kart and then Mario Galaxy and then playing Super Mario World, I'm gonna give it a solid 5 out of 10. I don't know what the movie's about. Chris Pratt Mario makes me want to hide. He's just off to me. But the animation is stellar. They did a really good job on the animation. I'm just scared of Mario, but I will probably come to accept that. So solid 5 out of 10 because it's a teaser trailer. I mean,
Yeah. It looks promising, which is kind of scary because that means either it's going to be much better than people expect or it's going to be downright terrible. And I don't want it to be downright terrible because it looks really good. But I'm kind of scared that it will be too because I don't trust Illumination at all. I don't care if it's Nintendo Plus Illumination. I don't trust Illumination, period. Yeah, I don't know. The Chris Pratt Mario, it sounded like he tried to go for an accent at first and then kind of gave up halfway through it. It's like mushroom, and then he just kind of returns to his normal voice. It's like, what are we going for? Because this isn't European by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like that's what's with Toad too, is that I can't tell if they're trying to imitate the original voice actors or not. It kind of sounds like they are, but it also sounds like they really cannot be bothered to actually try that hard. So,
yeah. Like, it almost sounded like Toad's voice. And then it didn't, and I was like, oh. I hope they don't do that with Peach. I just hope whoever's doing Peach, if they do it right, that would make me happy because Bowser sounds really good. And the Magic Koopa sounds pretty good. They never give the Magic Koopa an actual voice in like any of the games, but there's not much to expect from that. So I don't know. We couldn't expect the turtle sounds from the Koopas, I suppose.
I think they needed to get the original turtle voice actors in for that.
We should have just had the entire like old video game cast to do it from like the latest game or whatever.
Yeah, no actual voice lines. They can only make sounds that were in the original game.
That would have been great, honestly. That would have been enough fan service to where it would have been just like I would not have any problems with it whatsoever. Even if it is like a major corporation doing this, I don't care. That's cool. Because like I mean, even though it's like something you expect from like a fan film to have like pretty good animation quality alongside like sound bites from all the games or something, and like maybe remodified or some voice actor does a really good impersonation of it. Like if they were to do that for this movie, like, and if Nintendo and Illumination were doing that, I think I'd be fine with that.
To be honest, I thought there would have been more. I feel like that movies are getting announced later and later, but at the same time, it's worrying because they still don't seem to have anything to show for it. They're like, we're going to announce it 2 days before, but also we don't know what the movie's going to be about, so look at these random scenes.
Yeah, it's interesting as one who's basically grown up on Mario with like a very wide range of all the games. I think like most of, if not all of the games I've played to a certain degree or another, and following a Super Mario 64 speedrunning scene and kind of trying myself recently, it's interesting to see that clip of the Power Star because if they actually do use some game plots to make a cohesive plot, that would be like fan service maximum, and I think I would be totally fine with that. I just really hope they execute it right.
Yeah.
I am slightly worried, but I don't want to put my hope anywhere. I don't want to hope, and I don't want to not hope either. So it's kind of I don't know.
Yeah, you want it to be good, but you don't trust the studios.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't. Because Nintendo is, a company, and Illumination is a company. Yeah.
Yeah.